So some self-care ideas. We're in Los Angeles, for those of you that are watching this from elsewhere, but it is in Los Angeles, and so right now, we have people that can come in here and you see them daily, but for somebody that can't make their way to Surya, but wants the Surya experience, what are some self-care, are there products that they can purchase, or are there treatments that they can do for themselves that would gain some of the benefits that you treat people here with?
Okay, so I will recommend for people to definitely every 3 months do the Ayurvedic cleanse. So the simple Ayurvedic cleanse that anybody could do at home.
Which is diet?
Diet, but no, do the home preparation, what we call, that is the ghee.
Okay.
So eating a certain amount of ghee for 4 days, and the special diet where everything is blended, everything is cooked.
Okay.
And then the last day, the castor oil. That way will be a way of preparing, like I said before, when we do Panchakarma. If you cannot, that would be, if everybody will do that, everybody will be so much healthier. It will be just doing that simple 5 days or 6 days where you stop everything else you're eating and eat a cooked, everything. All the fruits that be cooked, the vegetables need to be cooked, so everything very easy so you can move all the toxins. The other thing that I would recommend for people to do would be the Abhyanga, which is the self-massage.
Yes.
Which is really, and especially for Vata people.
Which is actually, I was saying, like, I did that before I came here tonight because I'm always cold.
Yeah.
And so I took some oil and rubbed all up and down just to create a little warmth. And so that's something that I personally feel very strongly about. And it's wonderful. You can feel that warmth immediately.
Not only the warmth, it's like the oil is going to balance your Vata. So we live in a time where everybody is just with the phones, with the computers, with going here and there. And so it used to be before, when I grew up, it was time for lunch and people will have lunch.
Yes.
Time for dinner, people will have dinner. Like nowadays, people don't do that. Yeah. Or I've seen people, they are having lunch with the computer here or the newspaper or the book, but they don't really sit down and eat.
No, they don't taste the food, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that would be one of the things that I would recommend for people to just stop. Don't eat while you're in the car. Yeah. Don't eat standing up. Sit down and really see what you're eating, what it tastes, because it's like sometimes just people eat and don't even chew the food.
You referenced the phone. I always say that I feel like we are reverting back in our evolution. Like you see those pictures of the man that has like hunched over and slowly comes up tall. I feel like we are actually going back to this again. And so that's why, things like the sister science of Ayurveda yoga is so important that you incorporate that into the life. And I know you meditate as well, right?
Yes.
So Ayurveda encompasses a whole lifestyle of diet and meditation and yoga and the self-care of Abhyanga.
So the Abhyanga, so everybody knows what Abhyanga is. It's just, normally I prepare oils for people.
Can I show this to you?
Please.
So this is actually a client of yours.
A client that is coming tomorrow.
That's been prepared.
Yeah.
And tell a little bit about your mantras that as you prepare these. I think that's so sweet.
I have a mantra to activate and make the herbs more potent, that I would say, more active to make the oil. So the oil will cook sometimes for 24 or 48 hours. Yeah. Sometimes I put them in the moon, sometimes I put them in the sun. It just depends on whatever I'm doing. So
I saw somebody ask you about a recipe, and they said as many times as they try to make exactly your recipe, it never tastes good.
Oh, really?
and you said, well, do you do the mantras? It's like that's special. That's that magic that I was talking about before. That I think you just bring that extra something.
So, but if you cannot get this oil, so what you have to do is like see what you have. You have Pitta and Vata. So then use a little bit of coconut oil and sesame oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you are Kapha, then use a little bit of mustard oil to create some heat, some circulation to move the Kapha. Yes. And then, so to do the Abhyanga is very simple. You do all your joints, and then whatever you have a joint, you're going to do circular motions. Whenever you have a muscle, you go up and down, and then circular. Your stomach always is going to be circular. Whatever is a joint, you go circle. And
Does
then
it matter clockwise or on
the
the belly?
digestion should be clockwise.
Okay.
The way the digestion goes. Yeah.